Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Tauruses doing today? I hope all is well. The Taurus family. Now, before we start on our journey, we need to release any toxic energies from our environment, any negative energy. We leave it at the door. Stress, tension, had a bad day, leave it outside the door and come on in. Free your mind, free your space. We got to practice our breathing. Inhale, exhale twice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. That's something you should always practice just to relieve some tension, anxiety, anything. It helps messages to come in a little bit clearer. It's like playing with an antenna. If you guys know what an antenna was. Oh man, so much has changed. So much to be thankful for. So much to be thankful for. I hope you guys are full of gratitude for all the blessings that come your way, Taurus. Oh, just breathe and be yourself. What's going on in this love? Speak to us, twin flame, energies, magnets, everything. Ooh, what's this card? I can't offer you anything more right now. That could be either party. Let's go on so we can figure it out. I know I have mother issues. Mm. Mm. Are you swarming over somebody? I know I have mother issues. This feels too intense. I'm not sure how to handle it. I wish I could express my true feelings. And they can't. I want to return to you. Ooh. I regret the way we left things. I can't offer you anything more right now. I know I have mother issues. This feels so intense, too intense. I'm not sure how to handle it. Wow, it's definitely going over some waves here because who's saying what? I mean, I know it could be either one, but I really like to know who is saying what. If it's you or if it's your person. I wish I could express my true feelings. I want to return to you. I regret the way we left things. You know what? It's like you're saying, I can't offer you anything more right now. They're wanting more commitment in this relationship, and they want it where it's more, not controlled, but more in a realm of where the two of you have more of a commitment with one another. And the way the hovering like a helicopter mom, or the feelings of wanting more control and to know what you're doing at all times and how you're doing it. And it's just like, it's too much for you right now, Taurus. It's not that you don't care about the person, but you already have a mother and you don't want somebody to be that intense with you where you feel that they're trying to control your environment and you have to report to them. That's annoying to you. Very annoying. You'll cut somebody off real quick if they do that. You're a bull. See how they have to try to rein in a bull when they have all those events, rodeo events and everything, and they have the bulls there. You see how strong a bull is. If a bull doesn't want something, no matter what you do, they don't want it. And when you're ready for a really solid relationship, you're going to take it by the reins. Right now, you're still testing the waters. You're not ready for that 100% commitment. If something like that happens, great. But, and you want it down the line, you're just wanting to make sure you make the right decision so it's long term and not something you jump into and regret in a couple years. So you're more intentional with that. Is that there's a lot of boxes for somebody to check to keep up with you. So you're feeling your way through to see who is feeling you and how you feel about them. You're just testing the waters. You don't want to make a mistake. And nobody recently has connected that in tune with you. So it's not that you're not seeking and looking forward to, it's just that you're not going to force it, you know? And then here, it's like, I wish I could express my true feelings because the person doesn't know how you really feel and they don't want to step over and think that there's more to it than there is if you're not feeling the same way. And they're getting the vibe that you're not really that concerned about it or committed to it. So they don't want to share their feelings with you, and then they get embarrassed because you're not feeling the same way. So if you give them an inclination that that's something you really want, then they're going to share their true feelings with you, which is, I care about you. I'm looking forward to us growing together. And you not feeling them kind of caused them to distance off a little bit, and they want to get back close to you again, but you're apprehensive. You're not sure if that's what you really want, and they're trying. So then they're letting you know, they're more so feeling this is, I want to return to you. They want to be back in your life fully. This is how they're thinking. This is what they're feeling. They want to be back in your life. They want to return to your life. But they want you to take them more seriously. And you're not in that mode right now. You're working on a lot of projects, Taurus, and you're building yourself up. And even though you want that down the line, you want to be more of in a solid position, more stabilized before you take on that task, because you want something for keeps. There's no guarantee with anything in life, but you want a head start on knowing there's a possibility that this could be able to develop into something more. Not everybody thinks like that. Some people just, hey, whatever, it works, it doesn't. That's not how you think. You don't want to waste your time and energy and commit to somebody that you can't 100% commit to. And that's what you're looking for. And you'll know when you know. You're attracted a lot to people's outside appearance, but you love when someone could hold a conversation with you, challenges you, helps you to learn more. You've had the ones that you think are like, okay, but you're searching for somebody's that's intellectually inclined to inspire you, to challenge you, and make you feel like you're growing, and is on that same wavelength with you. You don't want somebody that falls short of those type of things. It's somebody that wants more for themselves, more for their life, that you could grow with long term, not somebody that's just flinging and swinging around to see what they could get. You want somebody that's committed and serious. Let's see. And they're letting you know they regret the way that things left off. Because they they care. They care. They care. You're on their mind. You're on their mind. That's what's happening right now. They miss you being a part of their life. Wow. I have old cycles, old wounds, karma, and old patterns to clear up. I'm working on it. And they know that they have some issues as well. And you have a little bit of that old fashioned in you where you grew up a certain way and more with respect, and you want to make sure that somebody could measure up to that. Somebody that you would be proud to take home to meet your family. Somebody that's respectful and carries themselves in a professional manner. Still could be fun and loving, but has a professional sophistication about them. You know what you want. You know what you want, Taurus. And nobody has completely fell into what you envision. Some have come close and you wasn't feeling them, and now you know what you want. You had to explore for a little bit before you got in tune with what it was you were seeking. And now that you have a measuring stick, and you know they got to be at least over the halfway mark of having all the things that you're seeking in a woman or a man. So you're working on bettering who you are, because you know the missteps that you've taken. You know that the harm you've caused hurt some people. So now you wanting to do things better. You don't want to hurt anybody. You just don't want to get into something that doesn't have long-term potential. I wasn't sure how my life would have changed if we continued the connection. Mm, you're saying that. Wasn't sure how my life would have changed if we continued the connection. No. The other person is saying that because you're the one that pulled away more so from them, not vice versa. And they are feeling you because they realize that they were more connected to you than you allowed. And you've been thinking about that person a lot more so recently, too. Thinking about if it actually had possibility. So both of you are reflecting on the past. And a lot of times when you go through different things and different waves in your life, you start envisioning what you had and being grateful just for the little things. Because when you've been through other relationships, a lot of times you're able to pick out things that you're like, dang, that person never did that. That person never did that. Even if it's privately to yourself. And you're like, it wasn't that bad, or different things. And you start doing the comparison thing because you haven't completely closed the door on that past relationship. So before you commit to anybody or anything on the long term, figure out what's important to you. Figure out your likes and dislikes. Because when you make that commitment, I know that you want to have something long term. That's why you've waited so long. You've waited so long and you've tested many waters. But you know what? Now you recognize what it is you're truly seeking. So just continue on that path. And I didn't think I could be what you needed or wanted me to be. And that's definitely them. It's like they tried so many different ways to make you happy, and you're really picky when you're ready because you're a bull and you want somebody that could deal with a bull and can kind of settle you a little bit where they have that power over you. You love that. Somebody that could pierce your heart more so and make you feel comfortable with them. And even though that's what you're seeking, the concern is, do you block it yourself and self-sabotage the relationship? Because when you start getting deep in your feelings, you get scared and you feel real vulnerable. So therefore you push people away to avoid the penetration of the heart. A lot of times, Taurus, you sabotage so that you don't have to deal with your feelings. You find a way to not let that person be a part of your life because you don't want somebody that can open your heart that wide. And it's safer to block and deal with people that don't have that power over you in a sense. You're afraid to love because of past experiences. You're afraid to love because of your own issues. But there's going to be a time where you realize that you do want that. You know you want that. You want that family. You want that relationship. And you've seen a lot of breakups, yes, but you've also seen people stick it out together. And that's what you want. So open your heart, but don't allow yourself to miss out on the fruits of your labor and growing with someone because of your own insecurities. Focus on what it is that you want from a relationship and check the boxes accordingly. That will help you more on that journey because things, even if you were testing the waters yourself, I like these 5 things. How close can someone get? And you start getting closer to what you're seeking. Learn to compromise somewhat and know that you're good enough to love. You're good enough to have somebody in your life long term. And you put that fear aside. Don't let that eat you up. Okay? Garnet Queen Tarot, where we're inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for stopping by the channel. Thank you for speaking with us. Thank you for allowing your energy to be in our realm. Take care. Talk soon. Garnet Queen Tarot. Be inspired to rise. Talk soon.